Hello y'all. Few days ago I binged a show which is named Singles Inferno. LMAO, the show was pure entertainment as it's got so many things. It has simp, queen, stalker, toxicity, but pretty sizzling sexy hot boys and girls. I'm just explaining these in my opinion, so don't take it personally. It's just for fun. Or is it? Let's start with the boys, shall we? First we've got Jin Taek. Hot, CEO vibe, but a man who will twist your opinion and ghost you and you won't be able to tell. He's got weird chest hair looking like an underwear, and he thinks he is better than any of all. He be simping slightly but wants girls to simp more. He juggled 2 girls, yet managed to get one back as the girl was too kind and believed in second chance. Yep, that's him. Secondly, we've got this dimple hot boy. This boy is fire. Like segs in a candy. He is nice though. After seeing him I can tell that I've seen a man who's equally dumb and sly at the same time. He is nice, but pinned for one girl. And obviously the sake of pretty privilege. But he lasted like a dog and got his girl back. Oh boy, where to start with this Sai-hun? He's cute like Lee Jong-suk but not as nice as him. He's got baby face but he's 30 years old. Simped for one girl for the rest of the retreat. I'ma call him simp too. And also he's great at third wheeling, stalking, invading private dates like an effin' loser. He had hard eyes for his queen bee, and said the stuff we only see in Wattpad stories. You're so pretty. You're the prettiest girl I've ever seen. Yikes. And also he used Sumin and thanked her again and again. Got her hopes up but left her for his queen. Even though the queen has her simp 1 and simp 2 in line. Yes, so this man is a man who can cook. And nice. But there's so many problems with him. He liked one girl and followed her like a bitch. Even though he first pinned for Se Yeon. And after 3 trial Ji Yeon felt bored and felt like he was being desperate. She dropped a big bomb of being sleepy around him. I thought he was going to leave the girl alone. But no. He chose her to be in paradise. Oh boy, couldn't imagine the awkward silence between them. The show added my favorite host from it to one class and ruined it cause I will remember his stupid face. Before him showing his ultimate desperate desire, Se Yeon gave him some real talk which he didn't like. He then blamed her for crushing his hope. Made her feel bad about telling him the truth. And he finally went with Ji Yeon and made her feel bad that she cried a river. And in the end, she went for him. I bet she felt bad and pity him. LMAO. Here comes the Junsik. The most non-problematic boy. Or is he? He was neutral, simped for a common girl but got the best girl in the end. He's lucky cause he was left with undiscovered gem. Now this handsome hunk. Oof, he's so hot, my gosh. He's the dancer and Sunmiss dancer who went viral. He's hot. But he was simp number 3. Went for Jia. Almost there was a hint of underlying betrayal as simp 1 and him goes to the same gym and are friends. LMAO. But he had so many girls around. But man went for that one girl. And didn't even bother to talk to other girls. Yet he felt a fling with Yeon. But then lost his head again. LMAO. Now for the girls, they are to be honest hotter than the guys and true to their feelings. Every girl is beautiful the way they are. For Yeon, first impression was this girl is the prettiest girl, has an honest and pure soul, a freaking sunshine. Must be protected at all cost. But she wasn't chosen cause pretty privileged. Also she was the girl with great humor, bubbly and literally I mean she's the best girl. Now comes my another favorite, So Yeon. So Yeon is a confident girl, drop dead gorgeous, has nicest hair, an honest speaker, truthful and admits her so-called mistake that boy picked. She was not caught other boys' eyes as her beauty standard doesn't go with Korean beauty standard. Yet she was the one shining shimmering splendid human being ever. Even though Jin Taek was rude to her, she gave him second chance. Jin Taek and Se Hoon both I guess hates confrontation but she made both of them to say what they had in their mind. Unlike a coward ghosting behavior the boys were radiating. My girl So Yeon was taken aback when Se Hoon blamed Burr for being truthful and stopping her from making Ji Yeon uncomfortable, but that dude was a stubborn toxic man. Who tried until he succeeded to face the ultimate uncomfort zone and Ji Yeon pitted him. A girl like So Yeon is rare and needs to be cherished. She needs a man who can wine and dine the heck out of her, appreciates her genuinely. Now these girls, one is Sumin who was invested into Se Hoon but Sehun was drunk and invested in Ji Yeon. Sumin was pretty AF, not going to lie, but Si-hun did her dirty. Si-hun is a piece of crap, who trapped her and made her dream many dreams, and she chose him to go with her in paradise, which was his ultimate motifs, as he didn't want to spend last day in island. He kept thanking her and they way my heart cracked. I'll tell you guys why. Sihun thanked her until the end of being a couple to escape island. He approached her with smile and loads of bursting hope. He came to her and thanked her. But only for choosing him for paradise. He then crossed her to go for Jia. The way I almost cried at this. I hope she finds the best boy in her life who will take care of her and treat better. Okay. So Minji, girl is just so cool, plays games, likes hip hop. But she went for Sihun. It's not her fault though. She really thought something can be formed with him. Of course jealousy was in question. She was hurting, it was hard to witness. In the end I felt bad for her. I hope the wild cards entry was a little early to form connections, and if it was for boys not simping for one girls, the show would be more balanced. Just my opinion. Now for the Jihyun. The girl who's a doll. She is pretty, pale, petite. Kinda like K-pop girl group members. But she was not easy with the girls. I got a little hint of feeling herself superior from others. She was so uncomfortable with boys and girls. When she was taken to a date with Jin Taek, she came back and she knew that So Yeon had a thing for Jin Taek and didn't even bother to clear the air. She was just there like, yeah, Jin Taek chose me. Yeah, we went, had fun. So what? Guys have fun. Nothing new. I mean, taking too much pride. Aren't you? And yes, she was right when that Sihun was bothering her to death. That's it, nothing special about her. Now comes the queen bee. Everyone's favorite, Song Jia, the it girl. She's like from a webtoon. And she wears only brands. She was the one with the visual of a goddess. But her personality was not very impressive. She got all her pretty privileges set. Had 3 simp. Simp 1. Simp 2. Simp 3. She learned the art of alluring men. And make them look at her. She's something they can't have but can't help trying and making them weak on their knees. She has a smile with the same face she talks lmao. Some of my friends said she gives major Ariana Grande vibes. Also she's kinda mix of Jennie and Won Young, but mostly Jennie. She had 3 simp. And made them blurt out every bit of words they had for her. Flirted with them like she didn't have 2 simps on island or something. She was nice to the girls though. But I feel like she's little introverted around girls but easy with boys. Which is understandable. But she stood out the most. When I started to watch the show she was at 700k followers, but after 2 to 3 days I saw she gained 2.5 million. Yeah, pretty privilege. It was really funny when 3 of the boys were there for her. But it was very wholesome. She chose her simp number 1 who she liked from the start. We love and honest girl. Her puppy. That's just my viewpoint. I hope I didn't hurt anyone and don't take anything personally. People grow their entire life. So I hope everyone will have a good future ahead. Till then,